For the land of the free and the home of the
brave. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Spencer Strider.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Ready to go now? Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The pitch. That misses the zone, so we're off and running in Game 3.
First pitch, 105.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman. And there's a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now it's Gavin Lux. Pulls that one foul. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The wind of the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lux, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The next offering misses. Now 3-1. Chris, one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well that now as a pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next offering way off the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And it's even up. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Hit hard. That gets through. Around third. Acuna fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Trace Thompson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
The 1-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you have to quiet that down a little bit.
And a pitch. And that one hit to first. Over to Arcia. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tony Gonsolin. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a foul ball. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's a ball. That misses the zone. 3-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
So now here's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball, left side. Sneaks through, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Next one misses. And that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Austin Riley goes deep, and they tack on 3. It's 3-1.
He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and Acuna retired. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike 1. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." The 1-2. That one just misses. Left-hand batter waits. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Nice grab.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. To the right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Strider back to work. And a good eye there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering upstairs. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Sit down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Chris Taylor down. That one's in there. Strike 1. Strider. Certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way the guys are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-2. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman, Michael Busch.
Hey.
Kicks and fires.
Inside ball.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The right-hander back to work. That's to third. Muncy sends it across to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
And now here is Sam Hilliard. And that's in there for strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Led off this game with a double. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. Swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 1. On to the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
number 13, Max.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Down and in, moved his feet. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Freeman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Next offering is outside.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit, singled and scored his first time. Lux bats left, throws right, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Ball 1, no strike.
And there's a strike. So now 1-2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The 1-2. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. Dodgers go down quietly, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Gonsolin back to work. That misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Swinging a foul straight back. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The 1-0. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
3 balls, no strikes.
Kicks and deals. And there's a strike. Two outs. Swings and misses. Now 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, start of the fourth. Here's Mookie to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And delivers outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Thompson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Righty to the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next offering upstairs. Will Smith waiting for a turn at the plate. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple gold gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Here's a 1-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Olsen on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Just missed. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him. And 1 out now. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
A little roller up along first. Flips it. That's 1. Back to first. Not in time.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back at Truist Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The 0-2. In the air, out towards left center, and there's one down. And next for LA, Chris Taylor grounded out his first time. Strike 2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Way high.
2-2.
On the ground to third. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Now that's second baseman,
Michael Busch steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Sam
the
Hilliard.
left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
The line to kick the pitch. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Righty delivers. That pitch clips the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The wind of the pitch. Just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
ground ball, base knock.
All over that one right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Gonsolin checks the runner. Harris back in on a dive. First pitch just misses. Action in the pen down there. Yency Almonte looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Ferguson, a left-hander, also throwing. And a pitch. Check swing, no appeal. 2-0.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball 3.
Outside corner for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
Harris stands at first with 1 out. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a pitch. This one popped up. Bush racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. And there's the strike. And he deals. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. That one lifted to left. Coming on is Taylor. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 3-1. New inning getting started. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The wind and the pitch.
2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0.
I got 3-0.
That one misses.
So a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Tyler Matzik gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
That one misses. And the count is 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's a speed threat. Gavin Lux singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. Off the plate, ball 1. Matzik, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In there at the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Kicks and fires.
That's ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The pitch. Misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the automatic. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 38, Yency.
Here's Acuna now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a strike in there. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Olsen stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And next for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. One note on Travis d'Arnaud, he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Olsen leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Albies, the next to hit, takes outside. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Lux with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 5-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. First offering misses the mark. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bickford, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Smith gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 1. Colin McHugh on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. The wind of the pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Next pitch inside. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hard hit left side. On the run, throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now that designated hitter,
Trace Thompson digs in now. There's a strike. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Riley drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 1. Phil Bickford into the game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 52, Phil Bickford.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
And a pitch. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. To the right side. It's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever. There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Harris gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Just off the inside edge. Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second here, one gone. The 2-2 stays alive.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering misses down and away. Right through there, got him. That's the second out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Acuna, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball one. Runner at second, two down. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Harris around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Matt Olson up to the plate. In the air, left side. Taylor makes the catch, inning over. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Eighth inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Dodgers 1. Dylan Lee gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The pitch. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. The pitch.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch, not close, up high. That one missed. Just off the inside corner. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike one. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Max Muncy at the dish. That's in there. Strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and deals. Got it by him for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Braves 6 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Travis d'Arnaud. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. To third. And that's a fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, man aboard, Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Darno into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Next pitch is popped up. Bush has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Arcia, batting with one down, takes a strike. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. 2 down.
Now down. The left fielder, Jazz Hilliard.
Here's the left fielder, Sam Hilliard. Just missed. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Got him. Tries to back pick him at second. Braves strand one. They still lead it though, 6-1. New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Jimenez in his 7th season, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he deals. And that's down and away.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Chisholm in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one pushed foul. The 2-1. Good eye right there. Lux over at first with 1 away. And that's ball 4.
Now designated hitter, Trace.
Now it's the DH, Trace Thompson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line drive, base hit. Lux coming home. 1 run is in. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Albies with a relay throw, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
A.J. Minter comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That to right. And it stays fair. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Pinch hitter coming on, Miguel Rojas. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's down and in. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Michael Busch getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two down. Looked like it was a little bit up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
3-2 now. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes Max Muncy. A strikeout and a walk. Check swing. Did he go? No. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one a little bit high.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Check swing, went around. And a count 2-1. Two outs. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance at Lewis Park this afternoon: 41,000.